Righto, another IronRush. Pretty sure this is version 3. Rules are all there. Note the tech level, 7 or 8 is good for this map. Stops you building extra MCVs and some of the super weapons. Yeah, 4 on 4. Let's get into it.
Yes, sir.
So as usual, starting in the middle, random spots. Team 1 goes left, Team 2 goes right. This is me here. I'm on Team 2. I have Rochelle with me. I have WV Max in pink, Toxic Dung in teal. Apart from yellow, I've played with the other two guys, and everyone's pretty good. Team 1, we've got Creep in green, Salamander in purple, Lapsera in orange, and Torvaldo in blue heading down the bottom. He's taking his time to find a spot, which is going to put him a little bit behind, but see how it plays out. Smashing out the rockets to begin with, and some infantry. Protect against these dogs that are about to paratroop in. Here they come. The rest of the AI stays, although a play that can be done is if you get a vehicle through there really quick and send it over the other side. Not only can you scout, you can drag some of this AI, trick them into chasing you, and harass this team. Yeah, happens occasionally, but anyway, usually you just have to deal with those dogs. So now that that's done, got my harvesters starting to happen, a few engineers out, spread them around. Hopefully a nuke won't get all of them. And yeah, first war factory, no doubt I'm going to smash out 5 ore harvesters. That's what I do first. Pretty well saying build order from yellow here, so they know how to play this map. Pink, starting to get moving. Teal, also starting. Base crawling down to towards the middle a bit. Blue, yep, pretty well standard. Orange, getting up and running. 2 barracks. Green, 2 harvesters up already, 2 refineries, I should say, with 2 harvesters. So green's moving quick, and purple with pretty standard build order. So just out of interest, that's kind of what you get. So no doubt these guys are going to scout a little bit. Same with us. We've sort of fully occupied the top corner, but down the bottom, just sending a few infantry out just to explore, counter any early scouting.
Unit ready. Training.
War factories starting to happen for yellow. I've got a few extra kennels playing with this, but you can see my cash is a bit low. Although now I've got my second refinery up with a second harvester on each one, and third harvester waiting there for its refinery. Starting to get my rockets organised. Pink, still just the 1 refinery. Taking out these AAs so that when the choppers spawn in, they don't just get sniped. Teal, second refinery up now. War factory down here. So Teal's really doing a base crawl towards where the fight's going to happen, and so am I. Here's what I was talking about before. So yellow is trying to sneak through. You can see the AI has reacted to that. If he had gotten all the way through, they would have kept chasing him and yeah, started to cause some havoc over here. Not to be on this occasion. Teal's captured this building here. So again, he's strung some kennels out, really going for those rockets. We'll see how that develops. Assume he'll get a Navy in here too, just to try and capture this island, or at least deny it to the other team. You can see Blue here's not got his harvesters under control, and even though he's placed a second refinery because it was so close, it would have defaulted down here to harvest, and then this would have been the closest refinery, and it works that out after it's harvested. So yeah, it can easily get away from you and really hamstring you in a critical time if you're not on top of this. So I always spend a bit of time up front getting that organised, and you can see there 4 refineries, 2 each, just harvesting right next to the refinery. And I may be working on a 5th at some point, but 4 is a good start. Gets you plenty of building capacity. Because we've built in this corner, we've got a bit of overlapping defense, so you can see Yellow and I working together. We've sort of spread our rockets out, so I don't have to worry too hard about this flank, and I can push forward and cover more of this front edge, and so can Pink, and Teal will no doubt do the same. It's a lot of micro to spread these guys out like this, but when you're doing nothing else in the game, there's always time just to spread a few rockets out, and there are moments like that. I find that just totally worthwhile. I noticed Teal here has done a few dogs and put them near our MCVs to counter any engineer rushes, so that's a nice touch from Teal. You can see Team 1, they've engaged a little bit and have to deal with this AI. Teal here is taking advantage of that and going to try and sneak a few tanks in. Looks like these might make it in.
Yes, sir.
A few spy planes up and running too. So we've scouted Blue. We can see his MCV and his refinery.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
And now Teal's gonna come in and just see what he can do. He's dragged a bit of the AI in with him, so they're just now engaging these guys, and they're now distracted.
Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
So Blue's getting a bit of air defense out finally. Yeah. It's really not on top of his harvesters, and he's behind the 8 ball here. You can look at his contribution, losing that power plant there, compared to his team. He's got no tanks up. He's just not really in the game. Orange is on his 5th war factory now, 3 refineries, bunch of harvesters. Green, 6 war factories. Purple's on 4 and some MiGs. Over here, yellow, 3 factories. I'm still only on 2. I've switched to air, and that's why I would have told my team that. So I've got a few tanks out just to help plug gaps or anti-scout, but I'm really leaning on my team here so that I can switch to air. Teal, 5 factories, pink, 5 factories, so we're all starting to smash out some offensive weaponry here. He started to understand what's going on with his harvesters now, as I've just spied him. Unfortunately, the game crashed, so I've just had to reboot, bring you back. Team 2, we can see most of Blue's base, and there's no air defense to speak of, so we're just harassing Blue's. Someone's brought a Tanya in, that might have been from the AI, from the center to begin with. Blue's on his 4 refineries now, but he still hasn't organised these guys. They're all still going to the first one. It can be a pain once they've picked a spot and picked a refinery. To reset that can take some time. Just the engine is really fiddly. So you can see I've got a spy plane coming in now.
Unit ready.
Just cleared that area. We can see that Blue's well behind the game.
Ready. Building.
Yellow's come around the back with his MiGs to dodge as much air defense as possible, which is sensible. Grouping the MiGs together even tighter is a good idea too. If that happens, I'll try and highlight that during the game. Otherwise, yeah, center is pretty well contained. These guys are well behind the game. Pink sticking with 5 factories, get some MiGs up now. Teal, 6 factories, doing a lion's share of the pushing and the scouting at the moment. I've got a bit of air happening, but I've reverted back to war factories now, just to make sure. Yellow still on 3. So yellow, we could have maybe gone two of us doing the air, but I guess given where the game is, we made a decision to react and do what we wanted to do. I can't remember how we did it, whether we talked about that. This game is a replay from a while ago, so it's been a while. But yeah, you can see my choppers start to accumulate. I've got a few transports just in case we want to do anything like that a bit later on. The choppers spawning in from the edges, which is why we got rid of those AA guns earlier. Teal's moved in, and Team 1 are moving in to meet that threat. Teal's probably not going to get through there, especially with lots of soft V2s like that. Some MiGs from Pink. Going after Blue, who started to get some SAM sites up and bringing his rockets closer to his buildings. Neither of those airstrikes did much there, but yeah, obviously we can just pretty well hit that whenever we want. We're just leaving the rest of Team 1 alone for the minute. They're behind on tanks and they're behind on air, so geez, Purple's got a bit of a mess happening here. Still got cash coming in, so it's not too bad, but when production ramps up in a big fight, that might be a challenge. You can see us now, that's me in red. I've moved in. Probably noticed that Orange is by himself down the bottom here, and there's no, Orange doesn't have a lot. And behind me, my teammates pretty well have the whole thing plugged up, and I'm bringing up some more units too, so well in control, accumulating these choppers, not only just to absorb the limit, but I will use them soon, especially because I can see a lot of blue space, and it is so undefended.
Complete. Building. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
The V2's
Affirmative.
soft on armor, but very effective
Ready.
when the other team's just passively guarding an area. You can just sneak your V2s up on them, do a bit of damage. I've got yellow and teal helping me out here now with some V2s. Here we go. Here's my choppers. And this is what I was talking about before. If you click on the map, they naturally all head to the one spot with before trying to land. And to land, they'll spread out in their pattern. But by doing a couple of stragglers, but by doing this, it just, if the rockets all fire, they can't, they hit the first one, and they all shoot at the first one. So you lose a chopper, but the rest are all untouched. And it's a good way just to get your air around some air defense. So here I've gone for Blue's MCV. Also noticed some engineers, so I've just pulled one chopper up there to snipe him. He's just managed to hold on to that. No doubt I am pinging, yeah, there we go, pinging my teammates to tell them to come and finish this off with their MiGs.
Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
We have the center completely locked up,
Low power.
and
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
you can see I've
Unit ready.
just lost a bunch of choppers, but also rebuilt a bunch more.
Training. Unit
So
ready.
grouping them together
Unit lost.
and just getting rid of a few kennels there. Oh yeah, I'm low on cash, that's why, because I'm trying to build tanks and rockets and air all at the same time with the 4 refineries, and I can't keep up. So just trying to slow my rockets down a bit. Middle, completely locked up. No chance that they can get through. Purple's got a good army here, but it's full of V2s. Green and orange have very few tanks, and blue just never got going with his tank production. Here I come in with the spy plane,
Affirmative. Report acknowledged.
just trying to
Acknowledged.
get a bit more intel.
Lost.
Blue's put an engineer into his MCV and repaired it. Teal starting to stream through now. Pink's pushing forward. And honestly, by themselves, they can wipe out Team 1. So yellow and I, yellow's just parked. I've got a few units here and I'm bringing them through. And I'm heading south. Working my way into Orange's base here. MiG's coming back from an airstrike. Pink now really going all in on MiGs. What's he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 airfields. I'm going MiGs now as well. I'm nearly up to 16. Although I've got the air limit sewn up with this armada right here. Green's just quit. Seen the writing on the wall. So is purple. My tanks all died, but yellow's following behind me now. Bringing the choppers in. Okay, I've managed to scout back here. It's got a bit more air defense up now. Gone for the engineer as well to make sure the engineer's dead. Nearly got it all the way down. You can see this engineer coming in to repair. That one got a kill, so that was Teal's engineer. So there we go. Blue's MCV's done. Flame tower's up. My infantry is still doing something. I've managed to take out a refinery. Here comes Pink's MiGs. There we go. Team 1's quit, and that's the match complete. It's a little bit unbalanced, but yeah, can see how the game can develop a bit if Blue had been a bit more on top of their defence, like the rest of this team were. And tank production